Hi, this is Jung Fernando and I'm from Ramfer Financials. Kamusta po kayo mga ka-RFF? Many of us invested in the equities market are all concerned and worried about their money. Marami nga po sa atin ang nagtatanong kung maganda bang i-pull out na muna natin ang pera natin from the stock market sa mga panahong ito. Or okay bang i-take advantage mo ang mga nangyayari by investing at this time habang mababa pa ang mga presyo ng stocks. Kaya naman po, minarapat naming pag-usapan ito. In this episode, we will dive deep into the world of stock market volatility and hopefully share 5 special strategies to keep you cool, calm, and collected at this time. So, kung handa na po kayo, let us begin. So first on the list is, don't let emotions drive you. The first rule of thumb in any financial turmoil is to keep your emotions in check. Naalala niyo pa ba ang 2020 COVID pandemic? Pati na rin ang 2008 financial crisis? Hindi ba't grabe din ang pagbagsak ng market natin noon? Pero it is also from these same crisis na kumita ng mga malalaki ang iba sa atin. Unfortunately though, those who succumbed to panic during those times made hasty decisions that eventually hurt their portfolios long term. In times po of volatility, magandang i-recall ang ating mga original na investment objectives at balikan ang tunay na dahilan kung bakit ba talaga tayo nag-invest in the stock market in the first place. Makakatulong itong maiwasan ang pagiging masyadong emotional pagdating sa ating mga desisyon patungkol po sa ating mga investments. Hindi ba we should stick to our investment goals? Market history shows us that on the average po, the S&P 500 has recovered from every downturn, growing by approximately 9.8% annually over the last 90 years. Ganon din naman sa Pilipinas. Lahat po ng napagdaanan nating krisis ay hindi ba't nasundan rin naman ng mga malalakas na rebounds? Tandaan, ang pagpapanik po during times of market volatility ay isa sa mga traits ng mga amateur investors. Indikasyon din po ito na hindi nyo masyadong naintindihan ang pinasok ninyong investment o hindi po ito tugma sa inyong risk appetite. And so, the second one is, stay invested. Withdrawal isn't always the answer. Many investors feel the urge to cut their losses and run. Ngunit, nare-realize nyo din bang pag nag-withdraw or nag-redeem kayo at a time na mababa ang merkado, it would also mean realizing your paper losses? Unfortunately, pulling out your investments during times of uncertainties can often mean locking in these losses. On the other hand, if you stay invested naman, you are still giving your investments a big chance to recover and bounce back. Ayon po sa pananaliksik, kung ikaw ay nag-invest sa ating stock market in 2003 and you missed the market's 10 best days between then and 2013, you'd have cut your returns in half. Kaya naman, imbis magpanic, watch the news and wait the dust to settle before acting on anything. As they say, patience is a virtue, diba? Which leads us to the next strategy, which is number 3, educate yourself. Don't catch a falling dagger, ika nga. Kung ikaw naman ay ang kabaliktaran at excited kang maglagay ng pera at this time, the saying don't catch a falling dagger means you should not also rush to buy stocks solely because prices are low. Look at historical data, read the news, research, and ask the experts. The key is education. Alamin ang buong kwento at huwag basta-bastang magdedesisyon based on greed or fear. Maaring hindi pala tama at accurate ang pagkakaintindi mo sa mga nangyayari. Kaya huwag rin po tayong basta-bastang nag-a-assume. Ang volatilities ay parte na po ng stock market at maaaring hindi pa ito ang inaasahan ninyong pinakamabababang level. Kaya wag niyo rin pong basta-bastang ubusin ang inyong investable funds at this time. Mas mabuti po to invest in tranches or 2 peso cost averaging. As markets can also be, alam niyo po, extremely unpredictable, especially in the middle of a crisis. Para rin lang pong health yan, di ba? Huwag tayong basta-basta magsi-self-medicate. Let's seek the help of financial experts upang maging mas maayos ang ating mga desisyon sa larangan ng pananalapi. And so, the next on the list is number 4, which is spread your risk. Diversify. Diversification isn't just a buzzword. It's a proven strategy. By diversifying your funds, you don't only get to maximize the earnings potential of your investments, but more importantly, minimize the risk of it by spreading your funds across different instruments. Kaya naman po, hindi lang dapat sa iba't ibang stocks ng kumpanya kayo naka-diversify. Maliban po sa stocks, mahalaga ring naka-allocate din ang inyong mga pera sa mga conservative na fixed income instruments or mga actively managed funds katulad na lamang ng mga mutual funds or unit investment trust funds, kung saan ay may mga experienced professional na fund managers na nag-aalaga ng ating mga investments or hard-earned money. Ang mga ekspertong ito ang bahalang mag-aral ng merkado, alamin ng iba't ibang klase ng opportunities at risks para sa kanilang mga investors tulad natin. It will also be good to consider your goals, katulad na lamang ng pang-emergency funds ba itong pera na ito, pang-medical ninyo, pang-retirement, or for your child's future education. Ano bang risk appetite mo and time horizon mo? Alam niyo ba that diversified portfolios can reduce portfolio risk without sacrificing long-term returns? Kaya importanteng pagplanuhang mabuti ang inyong mga finances upang hindi tayo gaano maapektuhan during market volatilities. And so, last but not the least is number 5, which is cash is king. Finally, remember that cash offers security and flexibility. Iba pa din pag may hawak kang cash. During downturns like the COVID-19 crash, those with readily available cash were also the ones able to seize valuable investment opportunities when the market started to recover again. In short, during periods of market volatilities, cash provides liquidity, safety, peace of mind, and flexibility. It also allows investors to capitalize on opportunities, avoid forced or unwanted withdrawals or redemptions, and maintain psychological comfort. Its stability and availability make it indispensable in a diversified financial strategy. So there you have it. Sana po ay may natutunan kayo sa simpleng video na ito. Kayo po, what are your investment strategies at this time ba? Share nyo naman po sa comment section below. And if you have friends or relatives who might be interested in these kinds of contents, we hope you can share this video with them. And for those who haven't pa din po, please follow us and subscribe to our TikTok and YouTube channels dahil pag lumaki po ang ating community, that also means na mas marami pa rin po tayong pwede pang matulungang tao. Again, this has been Jung Fernando saying thank you so much for watching and for your continued support. And we'll see you in our next video. Stay safe and God bless mga ka-RFF!